So how do we see an inversion? And I was indicating at the time that there was an outer aspect going up and there was an inner aspect when going down. And when those two meet each other, that is where the inversions are taking place. On a blue level, you can say, okay, let's build a house. You put the foundation stone down. Then on the green level, you see the walls coming up, the structure, the skeleton is being built. It's basically expanding in its form. And then the form itself started taking place because people started putting the roof on it, the doors and the windows. And in the last stage, the fourth stage, you say, okay, now the house is done. So the next step then is to say, well, this is everything on the outside. On the inside, we have to start working now. So now the plumbers come and the electricians, they start the wiring and putting all the contacts in there. It's functional on the inside, but now we need the carpet, the wallpaper. We need to hang the curtains up on the inside. So those are the last few steps. And when that's done, we can say, now the house is complete. Originally, the first few steps, 4 steps, is coming to this point where the house from the architect's idea is being realized through the outer aspect, through building it, to placing it inside this world. And the second step, the 4 steps down, is then when this house is completed on the as a structure, now we have to give it its functionality. So when we look at a house when it's completed and it's not really, doesn't have all the electricity in there and the carpet, etc., that is the point of inflection. So I have 2 examples here, which I found in Philosophy of Freedom in chapter number 3. So there's this paragraph 13 and 14. Let's focus on number 14. I am indeed blah, 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 and reflect on my own thinking. So it's basically, we're looking from the outside inward. In sentence number 2, he says, I can observe only afterwards. Again, it's from the outside. If I wanted to watch my present thinking, that is a conditional state, but he's watching, and watching implies always looking from the outside. So these 3 clearly have an aspect of being from the outside and wanted to look on the inside. Line 5, 6, and 7 is all about something that lives inside, something that we're observing from the inside. So the point of inflection here is line number 4. That is where the inversions are taking place. And in this case, it's a very simple line. It says, but this I cannot do. So here we got the I, the 4th level as the who. I cannot do. Where does the certainty come from that he cannot do it? It's not a question anymore. It's not a logical conclusion anymore. It's something, basically he tells himself, there's something inside of me that tells me I cannot do it. So there's some kind of conviction taking place. So here you can see what's being offered from the outside now meets the inner uncertainty. And now says, like, with certainty, I cannot do. And that is that point of inflection of inversion.